A Paranormal Preamble by Humongous. And still you question, why investigate the paranormal? The alternative would be to investigate the normal. It's only when individuals probe the unknown that new queries arise to which new answers develop. Thereby, learning occurs. Instead of dealing with the known, we should be studying that which we don't understand. Recall the anthill aphorism in the introduction? We could be standing next to a superhighway of information our entire lives and never know it. Alternate dimensions may be in front of our faces. Ironically, every day we wake up, go to work, come home, and fall asleep, never noticing these possible other existences. Humans tend to believe other creatures experience the world the same way we do. Take a look at folks who dress their dogs in sweaters, or speak to their cats as if these animals comprehend what's being said. The brain of an average adult human weighs between 1,300 and 1,400 grams, accounting for 2% of our total body mass. The brain of an average adult house cat is a mere 30 grams, comprising 0.9% of that animal's overall bulk. Since domesticated dogs vary greatly in size between breeds, an accurate measure of canine intelligence is difficult to assess. Suffice it to say, though, a dog's brain, in comparison to its body size, is far less than the same contrast in humans. If your cat or dog were an adult Homo sapien, it would almost assuredly suffer from mental retardation. It would require an extreme aberration for either of these animals to view the world around them on the same intellectual level as you. Yet we're certain Champ enjoys being dressed in a cardigan and matching beanie, as much as you enthuse at seeing him wear such garments. The same holds true for the way we tend to view animals in the wild, as well as fish, insects, etc. For some reason, most humans feel these creatures perceive the world in three-dimensional color. In actuality, scientists theorize numerous species see in black and white, and some view a two-dimensional world, unable to distinguish depth. What if humans were born blind? Could our species understand the concept of vision? Although we were able to touch plants, rocks, and water, would we ever comprehend these things had an optic form? Theoretical physicists have proven the high probability of dimensions beyond the 4 we currently fathom. If these alternate realities exist, what resides within them? How will we know unless we question? Beyond these additional dimensions may be what scientists refer to as the multiverse, a paradigm of infinite universes. Where does it all end? Does it ever end? The one thing fairly certain is we won't discover the answers through self-absorbed earthbound concepts. Take, for example, money. Travel with a suitcase full of $100 million to the moon on a one-way flight. See how useful that cotton-linen combo is when you're gasping for air inside your pressurized spacesuit. As you freeze, you won't even be able to start a fire with all that loot, since there's very little, if any, oxygen in gas form on the moon. Hence, cash is quite plausibly useless in 99.999% of the known universe. And yet, we cling to the insignificant, allowing it to dictate our lives, while so much of the uncharted awaits, ready to be explored. From errant asteroids to solar flares and supervolcanoes, there are just too many potentially catastrophic anomalies humans don't understand. Resultant of our fervent desire for earthbound trivialities such as money, we fail to comprehend and thereby address that which is important. To summarize, the investigation of the paranormal is imperative. It's what true science is about. Unless humans examine what we don't know, learning for us, and perhaps life, will cease.